So yo and hello again, guys, boys, girls. Thank you for subscribing. Thanks for reaching 325 subscribers. I appreciate that. So right, this is the score prediction video from YouTube video. Obviously, the first fixtures: Brighton and Hove Albion v Chelsea. I reckon that'll be 2-1 to Brighton. Simple reason is Brighton, they're a good team. Chelsea lose against the poor teams, and Chelsea they aren't as good as they used to be, but Brighton are just too powerful at home. The next one is Burnley v Villa. Villa are terrible. Don't see them winning away from home all season, to be honest. And it's not gonna help it. Burnley on the end of 2 defeats. It's gonna be 3-0 for Burnley. Simple victory. Goes from like Chris Wood, Ashley Barnes, and all them players. Next one is Newcastle Leicester. Leicester is gonna be a smashing for Leicester. Leicester gonna smash in Newcastle. For the reason is Newcastle, they're not. I mean, they're good, and he done good against Everton, even though he won. Everton won, but Leicester won Newcastle 5-0 at King Power Stadium, and to be honest, Leicester, they're just too good. So Leicester and Leicester will win 3-1. Next one is Southampton Spurs. Spurs are not the best this season. Spurs aren't that good. Southampton, they're decent. They're not as good at home, but Southampton are getting off results. They've got players like Danny Ings, so I reckon Danny Ings is going to score, and like one of the Nepo or something, the Nepo. Next one is Watford Wolves. Watford's better form with Nigel Pearson, but Wolves only lost 4 the season before you lost to Liverpool 1-0, which was very harsh VAR offside, which I'm going to have a massive rant about on one of my next videos. Wolves, they're very good. I reckon 2-1 Wolves. It's like Ruben Neves and all that. Well, Ruben Neves probably pull out a screamer, and Raul Jimenez will score. Next one is Man City Everton. Well, Everton are sort of good under Ancelotti, and Man City, they're good, but they're not as good as they are this season. So that's why I'm saying it'll be Man City 1, Everton 1. City aren't as good this season. Everton have got good players. We didn't perform underneath Silva, but they performed under Ferguson alright, and they performed under Ancelotti. So I reckon Everton will get a result out of this, and they'll draw 1-1. Next one is Norwich v Palace. Norwich are poor, especially at home. This season they've lost 5-1 to Villa. Proves everything. So I reckon it'll be 3-1 to Crystal Palace, because Crystal Palace have got a decent enough team. Next is West Ham v Bournemouth. Bournemouth's form's been very terrible. Bournemouth's away form has been ridiculous. So that's why I'm going to say West Ham 2, Bournemouth 0, with them sacking Pellegrini and getting David Moyes in charge, and that is the best thing that they could have done, possibly, because yeah, Moyes is not the best, but the new manager will sort West Ham out. Next is Arsenal Man U. Arsenal got Arteta, the new manager. They just about got beat against Chelsea in the last minutes, and Arsenal have lost the last 4 away games. However, Man United aren't really that good away from home. They won Burnley 2-0, which was a good thing, but I don't see them getting past Arsenal. Let's see that being 1-1. I reckon it'll be a classy game. And the final game of the week, game week 21, is Liverpool v Sheffield United, which I am going to predict 2-1 to Liverpool, simply because Liverpool are too good and Sheffield will score a goal. It was a very harsh decision against Man City again, pixels offside. But yeah, Sheffield are very good. I reckon that's going to be Sheffield will score, but Liverpool will score too, with like Mane or Salah. Right, thanks for listening to my predictions. I will pass you on to loads of guests, more than last week, to see what they think of the score predictions that they'll be. So right then, guys, as you can see, the first predictor was Ellis O'Brien, and he said basically Brighton v Chelsea prediction at first, and he's given me loads of descriptions that I can just read out to you. So first of all, he said Brighton v Chelsea, it could be a fantastic game which both teams can get more than 2 wins together, but Brighton can play good football, which I agree with, and he's going 3-2, and it'll be great football. That's good. That's a good prediction. The next one is Burnley that he said Burnley v Aston Villa. Aston Villa are on awful form in the recent games. Burnley, however, are doing what everyone was expected, so it'll be 3-0 to Sean Dyche's team. That's a very good prediction. Newcastle versus Leicester. Newcastle on a poor run of form, but they played tough opponents, Leicester. They are doing well here, however, it could see Steve Bruce's masterclass. I'm saying 2-1 Newcastle, that is possible. Then it's Southampton versus Spurs, which he said it's an easy one for him. Jose Mourinho side are going to be beaten 2-1. Spurs have been lucky to win any games under Mourinho. Then he said Watford v Wolves. I think it'll be a tight game. Both teams are playing well, but I'm going for a 1-1 draw with both defences playing well. Next is Man City Everton. Man City are doing poor this season. Everton are on good form again and are looking up again. Everton can do this for me. It's going to be a 2-1 Everton win, and a win in the FA Cup tie against Liverpool could be our year in the cup. I'm predicting 2-1 Everton with De Bruyne to score the first. That's good, that, mate. Next one is Norwich Palace, which is going to be a boring game for football teams. I'm predicting a Tom Campbell masterclass 2-1 to Newcastle. 2-1 to Norwich. Sorry, Ellis. Sorry, guys. Next one is West Ham v Bournemouth, thinking that West Ham have done a step back with Moyes, not being good enough for West Ham, so he's saying Bournemouth will win 1-0. Next is Arsenal v Man City, which is Man United are on fire, and Arsenal's defence could be for a great night. No, Arsenal's defence, which could be a great night for Man United's attack. He's going 4-0 United, which has to be a potential to be embarrassing if Rashford has a good game. And the final prediction that he's done is Liverpool versus Sheffield United, which he thinks Chris Wilder could pull out some shocks of the season, and he's going for the 2-1 Sheffield United win. Liverpool luck will come to an end. So there you go. There's Ellis O'Brien's score prediction. Follow his Instagram, Ellis O'Brien 2007. We will go on to the next guest. Thank you, Ellis, for being on this stream. So the next predictor is Jesse Boy 06. He's a Cardiff fan. Last score prediction, week 19, he got 6 points. But this is this week's prediction.
Right, for game 1, I'm going to go Brighton 1, Chelsea 2, because Chelsea are normally really good away from home as well. So, yeah, Brighton 1, Chelsea 2.
And his next prediction is?
Alright, and this one's going to be a close one. I think Burnley 1, Aston Villa 1, both doing poor recently. I can only see a draw in that one. Newcastle, Leicester, it's going to be quite a tough one for Leicester, but I reckon they'll need to win that. I'll go Newcastle 0, Leicester 2. I think Tottenham need to get back to their old self, so I'm going to go with Southampton 1, Tottenham 2. I can only really see them winning that game, to be honest. Watford have picked up a bit of form recently, so I'm going to go Watford 2, Wolves 2, even though Wolves just beat Man City. I reckon that's going to be a real tight game. Man City, Everton, City at home, I'll go Manchester City 3, Evertonians 1. Sorry, Sean. Norwich usually good at home, but they don't really play the best against lower league sides. So I'll go Norwich 0, Crystal Palace 1. Another tight game, I reckon here. I'm going to go with a West Ham United 2-1 win against the Cherries Bournemouth. This is a bit of a weird one now, Arsenal versus United. Both teams doing quite poor recently. Man United doing the better, I'd say. I'll go with a 1-1 draw there. Can't really see Liverpool messing up on this one. I'm going to go with Liverpool 3, Sheffield United 0. Simple as that. Can't see them messing up at all. They're a really good team, they are.
So thank you, Jesse Boy, for doing this video. Jesse Adkins. Follow his Instagram, as you can see his name up on the top. So this is Liam Roberts. Subscribe to his channel. He's nearly on 1,000 subs. But anyway, he predicts Brighton 1, Chelsea 1, Burnley 1, Villa 0, Newcastle 1, Leicester 2, Southampton 1, Spurs 1, Watford 1, Wolves 0, Man City 2, Everton 0, Norwich 0, Palace 1, West Ham 2, Bournemouth 2, Arsenal 0, United 2, and Liverpool 2, Sheffield United 1. And they are very good predictions, Liam. Thank you for being in my video. Hope you watch and enjoy. Right, boys and girls, this is Jamie Flint's prediction. He predicts a Brighton 1-1 draw against Chelsea. He predicts a Burnley 2-1 win against Aston Villa. He predicts a 3-1 Leicester away win against Newcastle. He predicts Southampton 1, Spurs 2. Also Watford 1, Wolves 2. Manchester City 2, Everton 1. Norwich 1, Palace 1. West Ham 1, Bournemouth 2. Arsenal 1, Man United 2, and Liverpool 2, Sheffield United 2, which he'll call pigs because he's a Chef Wednesday fan. But yes, Jamie, thank you for being in my video, and subscribe to his channel, J's Little Island, and follow his Instagram, as you can see above. So yeah guys, this is Niall Moran.
I think Chelsea are going to beat Brighton 3-1.
He's a Portsmouth fan, and that was his first prediction, by the way. Follow his channel and follow his Instagram and subscribe to his channel. His name is Niall Moran on his YouTube channel as well. I'll repeat that for you if you didn't hear it.
I think Chelsea are going to beat Brighton 3-1. I think Burnley versus Villa is going to be 1-1. Leicester are going to beat Newcastle 4-0. Tottenham are going to beat Southampton 2-0. Wolves are going to beat Watford 3-1. Man City are going to beat Everton 2-1. Norwich are going to draw 2-2 with Palace. West Ham and Bournemouth are going to draw 1-1. Arsenal are going to beat Man United 2-1. And Liverpool are going to beat Sheffield United 3-0.
So thank you, Niall, for them predictions. Just smashed them. Thank you to everyone who sent them. I will pass you on to the next guest. So here you go, guys. There's another one, Jack Doyle one. He's this is his Instagram. He's an Irish goalkeeper, and he's probably good. You know what I mean? And yeah, this is his predictions. He thinks Chelsea are going to win 3-1 against Brighton. He thinks it'll be 0-0 between Burnley and Villa. He thinks 2-0 Leicester against Newcastle. He thinks 2-1 to Southampton over Tottenham. He thinks Watford 1, Wolves 1. He thinks Palace will win 1-0 against, who are they playing again? Norwich. He thinks Bournemouth will win 3-0 over West Ham. He thinks Man United will win 2-1 over Arsenal, and he thinks Liverpool will smash Sheffield United 4-1. Thank you, Jack, for them predictions. So right guys, this is Luke Manchester City, his YouTube channel. That is his YouTube channel. These are his predictions. He predicts Brighton 0, Chelsea 3, Burnley 2, Aston Villa 1, Newcastle 1, Leicester 1, Southampton 1, Tottenham 0, Watford 0, and he went Wolves 0. Manchester City 3, Everton 2. But that is a very good prediction, to be honest. Norwich 1, Crystal Palace 3. West Ham 1, Bournemouth 2. Arsenal 2, Man United 3. And Liverpool 4, Sheffield United 0. That is good. In fact, they are good predictions. They are good predictions from Luke. I appreciate them. And yeah. See you on the next one, or see you when I'm ending it. So yeah guys, this is Jude Sharpie. He's 14. Follow him on Instagram. He's got a YouTube account called EFL Daily. These are his score predictions.
My score prediction for the Brighton-Chelsea game is 2-2. My score prediction for Burnley versus Aston Villa is 2-0 Burnley. My score prediction for Newcastle versus Leicester is 3-1 Leicester. My score prediction for Southampton-Tottenham is 1-0 Tottenham. My score prediction for Watford versus Wolves is 1-1. My score prediction for Man City versus Everton is 3-0 Man City, with Sergio Aguero, De Bruyne and Phil Foden scoring. My score prediction for Norwich versus Crystal Palace is a boring 0-0. My score prediction for West Ham versus Bournemouth is 1-1, with Josh King and Felipe Anderson scoring. My score prediction for Arsenal versus Man United is 3-2 Man United. And my final score prediction is Liverpool versus Sheffield United. I'm going to say 4-0 Liverpool, with Mo Salah, Mane, Van Dijk and Firmino scoring.
So yeah, thanks guys for watching this bit, and Jude Charlie, what a guy. Thanks for sending in your score predictions. So yeah guys, this is EFC Capital. He's my mate. He could be the last one if Sports SA doesn't do it, the Leicester fan who's my mate. But this is his predictions. He predicts Brighton 1, Chelsea 2. He predicts Burnley 2, Aston Villa 1. He predicts Newcastle 0, Leicester 2. He predicts Southampton 1, Tottenham 4. He predicts Watford 1, Wolves 2. He predicts Man City 2, Everton 3. He predicts Norwich 1, Crystal Palace 1. He predicts West Ham 1, Bournemouth 0, but Moyes is shit, which is, to be honest, Moyes is not the best. I don't know why he got him back, because Moyes wasn't the best with West Ham. He predicts Arsenal 1, United 3, and he says rest in peace Arteta, because it'll be a hard game, especially with Arsenal's defence. And Liverpool 2, Sheffield United 1. And look at his edit there. His edit there is absolutely terrific. He worked all night on this. Well done, lad. Well done, Anthony. Thanks for being in my video. So yeah, my guys, thank you for watching this video. Please make sure that you leave a like, drop a subscription if you're new. I hope you have all enjoyed this video. We're in this different Everton top today, because I had to wait overnight for the other predictions to come through. But yeah, thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed. Please drop a like and subscribe if you're new. And this Everton top there is so nice. This one as well. Happy New Year. It's New Year's Eve. But when I upload this, it'll be New Year's Day probably. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you have enjoyed the lot of it. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.